Welcome, Aries, to your November Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your Astro Dice. Best message coming out, please. Ooh. Which one that is? I think that's one's the North Node. Hold on one second. Nope, that's the South Node coming out with the 6th house. And some Virgo energy. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Having a Vesta coming out. Talking about that spirit within. Talking about the spiritual path that you are on. This is where you're getting rid of things that you continue to keep doing over and over again. So this is behavioral patterns that may have their roots in the past lives are reactivated so that you can experience them again and bring them to a resolution. Well, let's see what's going on. And you could say past life. You could say past life as in 1800s, I did this. Or you could even say past life as in 30 years ago. I remember, being an alcoholic, and then all of a sudden now I have the taste of alcohol again, and I don't know why I want to go back to drinking, and I started the bad behavior again. Okay, so it could literally be that. Okay, either way. So you will know whether it's something you have done. If it's something that you know you have done in the past of this life, then that's where it's coming up. If you do not recall this, then guess what? That's from the 1800s, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on here. 6th house, the area health and duty area of your life. So with the Virgo energy over here, it's going to be hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Okay, so there is definitely something that is, you're going to be kind of humble about the situation, but it also may be, maybe I have to take this kind of diligently. I need to be nice to myself about the situation, especially if it's something that you know that you've already done 30 years ago, right? You might want to make sure that you are taking, certain steps to be compassionate towards yourself, right? You don't want to just beat yourself up and be like, why? Because you're going to do that anyways. But you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, right, that it's healthy for you, right? And making sure that it's also healthy for your mind, and you're not just like I said, just beating the crap out of yourself, mentally, putting yourself down, doing things like that. Don't do that. That's not going to help you. Okay. If anything, it's going to cause more mental distraughtness as you are redoing something again. It could even be like I'm dating the same kind of person again. Why the hell would I do such a thing? You see what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing this again? I've already dated someone like this and it doesn't work, right? So the work and health area and duties of your life. So let's see. But you got to resolve the issue, right? It needs to be resolved. So in the beginning of the month, it looks pretty good, right? You have the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month, and you have the Empress coming out over here, which is saying, you're nurturing the situation, right? You're developing better growth and health skills. But here comes that conflict. There's that South Node coming up with the conflict and strife and tension. And then here it is, the heavy, like I said, somebody's drinking. Maybe you're getting back with someone who does drink. Maybe you're getting back with an ex. For some of you. Heavy partying, isolation, independence. But it's kind of crazy because it's like you know that you're doing okay though with the Empress, but you're like getting into a bad habit. Or someone's trying to push you into a bad habit. And you might be having disagreements with people around you about that. They're like, you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that again? If it's a past life situation, it's kind of like no matter what, you were doing this, just remember you're kind of doing the same thing over again. And you have to find your way out of the situation. Some of you, you know what the problem is for some of you? Seriously, with the threes of crowd there, you're hanging around with somebody you shouldn't be hanging around with. There's a friend or an ex or someone that you're around that you shouldn't be hanging around with. They're bad influence. I don't care if it's your cousin. It doesn't matter who it is. It's almost like when you're around this person, I don't know who this is for. If it's not you, you can go ahead and throw it away. Everybody has their own story. You know what it is you're doing and what your conflict is, and you know what your competition is. But for some of you, I'm telling you, you have a bad person around you. You have someone around you that just wants to be your competition. For others of you, it's a love situation. It's almost like, why every time I'm getting into a situation where I'm with a love who wants to party, who wants to do heavy partying. I don't want to do that, and it's causing conflict within the mind. Oh my God, I want to get more cards on that because I have like 3 or 4 different scenarios going on. You might even be in a relationship. Like when you're at work, just saying, and when you're at work in the 6th house, this person's out playing. Third party situation. And you're kind of like, why again am I with somebody who cheats on me? Why does this keep happening? Oh my gosh. And you could feel like you're in competition every time you go to work because you know this person's out cheating on you. They're giving their heart and love somewhere else. 2 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Wands. Take it whatever the story is, guys. There's a lot of stories going on over here. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's making you think about where you're going to put your heart and soul. The Ace of Pentacles, you don't feel like this is going anywhere. This is not coming back to where you want it to be. This is not giving you the gift that you want. The 9 of Wands, it's just, you know what, I'm just going to work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying my hardest to, I think you're trying your hardest to get out of the situation. Maybe it's something you've been in for a little while, or it's been happening to you for a little while. And you're the wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. Put yourself into a situation that you know that you diligently need to get yourself out of this situation. It's hurting you more than helping you. Seeking personal closure from the situation, lost opportunity. There it is again, lost opportunity. Bad investment. Maybe you never seen the situation the way you wanted to see the situation. So you kind of didn't have good foresight on the situation. Maybe this person liked a lot of attention. I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm going with whatever I hear. Throw away whatever doesn't resonate because it's just coming out. This is going to be you restoring your control and your freedom from whatever this is. This could have definitely made you feel like you missed an opportunity in life. This could have made you feel like you had some kind of bad investment in the situation. And it feels like no matter what it is, it's something that came back around, right? And in your past life, it could be the same exact thing happening again. It's like I get with them, I do this, I do that, and I get all these missed opportunities because I'm not going with what I'm supposed to be doing. I have I'm either have too much resistance to something, or I'm resenting that situation, so I can't get out of it. But somehow or another, it has pushed me back into the same old situation. And now it just feels like I'm having a hard time closing this door. I'm having a hard time closing this. This person does not, I'm telling you, as a person, it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Libra, or a Virgo. And I just feel like they can't let me go. They will not stop. and I'm having a hard time pushing it away. So it's having a hard time having closure. There's so many strings attached and so many heavy chains to this situation. But it was almost like right when I thought everything was done and over with, it came back to bite me again. Karma. Three of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody is in a third party situation. And they're not taking a transition. They're not taking a change. They have fear of change. They don't want to change. I think that maybe they cheated before, you gave them a chance, and now they're doing it again. That could also be a possibility, or you just keep running into cheaters. And you're like, why does this keep happening? What is going on? Somebody, either that or there's a lot of cups over here too. Somebody wants to really push you into drinking, push you into something that you know is unhealthy. We have the Raven up here that says there has to be transition to have the Ten of Cups. There has to be, there has to be a death to get back to where you need to be. Three of Cups. Once again, independence, finding yourself, third party situation. I feel like at this time in the mid-month, you're isolating yourself away because you just feel like this is a missed opportunity. This is just not going to get back to its Ten of Cups. This is not going to be the happy home. This is not going to be the happy family that you wanted to. There's a death. It's like severed the ties. It's severing the chains. The devil is in reverse, so it's going to sever the chains now from the situation. With the Emperor, you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. So it does feel like no matter what's going on, something is keeping you driven to want to succeed, to push out of this cycle, to push away this karmic, to get away from this, restore control where you need control over yourself, over your life, right? You do have the anxieties and the worries, and there is going to be a lot of insomnia. When it comes to a love situation, if there is a third party situation where they said they were never going to do this while you're at work, I'm telling you, while you're at work or at the gym or something, or maybe they found them at the gym, maybe they're at work, however it is, it's coming up in your sixth house. So I would say that wherever you are, while you're out and about, right, this is where it's coming up. It's causing, a lot of depression. But it is also, you taking back the control, you protecting yourself, you becoming your own discipline. And even if it's yourself and you know that, I go out after the sixth house, or I'm going out and I'm trying to do this and that, and we go out drinking and having a good time, but I know I'm not supposed to be doing that because I'm losing myself, I'm losing control. This is where you're trying to gain all the control back. You're trying to sever those, like I said, sever those ties to this bad habit, to this cycle. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, wow, not giving to that anymore. I'm not going to accept that offer anymore. I'm not taking that anymore. There's too much weakness when it comes to the situation, right? So you're going to try to answer the judgment call. You're going to try to get rid of the karmic cycle. You're becoming aware of what's going on within the situation. You do see the Tower moment coming, and you're ready for the Tower. You're ready for the breakthrough. You're ready for this new opportunity, new beginning, and this new clarity as you are becoming back the Emperor that you want to be. But there's a lot of Ten of Swords over here, Emperor again. But you are definitely feeling like you are where you're supposed to be, mind-wise, right? Especially mind-wise. Your heart is not feeling so wonderful, but mind-wise, you see what's going on. You can clearly see, right? And you're going to see clearly new opportunities and new communication coming from the situation, whether it's from your higher self or from someone else. You might even have to have some counseling with the Herald of Swords over here, where it's talking about news and communication and new areas of your life, right? Something that gets you more passionate and puts you back where you feel like I'm back on track. But you're going to have to really let go of that baggage, let go of those worries, let go of those cycles that are going on. Right? Especially if it's this person, because they keep Three of Swording you. And like I said, the King of Pentacles, it could be definitely some kind of earth sign over here that just keeps hurting you. Some of you might be getting a divorce from the situation with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a divorcee card, but it's or a separation card. A person who's separated, divorced, something of this nature, who becomes single after a relationship. Let's put it that way. Also, it's a grieving woman, a woman of grief, a widow. So, you might even feel like you are grieving from this situation. You might even feel like you're grieving from the breakup of this King of Pentacles, um, right? But you're trying your hardest to get past the Ten of Wands at this time, knowing that this is the best move for you, right? Because you cannot hold on to that. You have to progress. You have to become this Pegasus. You have to go out there. You have to become the best of who you are and know that this is where my life needs to put me with the Ten of Pentacles. And you have the Magician. The Magician says you would take action where your path is. You know where you want to be. You know what your Nine of Cups is, excuse me, right? There's going to have to be a lot of communication. And I do believe that analytically, you're going to see a lot of good things. Some of you might even be getting a lawyer. You know that this is just not going to work anymore. This cannot work anymore. This person is deceitful. This person is a player. This person might even be jealous, or they get you into a mode where it's competition and it makes you feel jealous, right? And it's almost like maybe they do it on purpose, right? For those of you who are just drinking or doing something like this, you know that this is the place where you need to stand up and take your life back. Get rid of the person who's, acting a fool over here. Or, you could even say that they're making me feel foolish because, I'm going back to things that I know I shouldn't be doing, right? So I'm going to gain the clarity and justify myself by getting out of this karmic rut. And I feel so empowered by breaking the chains to this situation. My God, you guys are finding your Empress power over it. You guys are just, you're an amazing movement over here. You're definitely transforming and getting past and really getting past things and really changing your world over here. Everything is coming to a new cycle, of things that you love and enjoy. And you're going to really see things really changing up for you. Wow. No matter what the situation is, you guys might even start, going to a new health routine. Maybe you're going to start it, to try to get out of this situation, of drinking or whatever it might be. You might even be going to the gym. You know what? I want to go get beautiful. You know what I mean? I want to go give my energy somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? So very beautiful, my friends. Okay, until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.